today's episode. What are you doing to purpose on my welcome? So, it's 1 o'clock. I'm going out. I'm dressed, I'm showered, I've shaved, I've eaten breakfast. I'm going for a walk. I am gonna take a walk with Ulf, but he had some migraine and stuff, so he didn't quite get out of bed. So now he's eating his breakfast, and I'm gonna text him that we'll meet up, because I will just be walking around nilly-willy. That's it. It's not raining, but there's no sun. There's no sky. Everything is sky. Now, he texted me that he'll be ready in a quarter of an hour, so I guess something happened to that migraine of his. And by the way, I'm practically obsessed with that Tim Rice podcast, Get Onto My Cloud. Go there, listen, it's fantastic, especially if you like musical history and music. So it is sort of almost bluish. It's a shame the sun isn't over there, because if it was over there instead of over there, or it's grey, if it was there will be sunshine. So here's Ulf bringing stuff to donate, all the clothes we have sort of gathered out. He's, 25 minutes ago he said he would be here in a quarter of an hour, but then he acts as if he's hurried, right? Here he is, trying to hide behind a post. So we are out walking again, and I just want to show you, this is the place where that man swam yesterday, but this here is a sauna boat. There's a sauna on a boat, or the boat is a floating sauna. Don't know if it's open though. And then you're supposed to go into the sauna, jump into the water, get up. Horrific. Okay, people, can you see the cat? There's a cat in that backpack. Tell us where we are and where we are going and what has happened since last.
We are at Koksgatan, Cox Street, and we're going towards the old tax building, where a friend of a friend has opened a kind of pizzeria, and we're going to see if it's open.
Thank you. And that was man in the street accosted. So here we are. It's a pizzeria inside a bike shop, and they have great vegan options as well. So I'm having something called Noodles vegan, and the place is called Piccola Nonna. And I'm having this Noodles vegan. Look at this.
Nej, men det är ju inte liksom någon som ska ta ansvar åt den. Det är ju, alla ska ju ta ansvar själva. Ja, men exakt. Det är ju det.
Bon appétit. So Ulf just had a cappuccino. It was really good. Very full. We're on our way home, and I'm going to ask Ulf one of my very interesting questions. My very interesting question is, what was your style like as a teenager?
Very cool.
Can you elaborate?
Oh, it was just cool.
Time to say goodbye. Ulf is going to go that way. I'm going that way. Any last words?
Goodbye.
Goodbye? Is that all?
Yeah.
If you were a song, what song would you be right now?
Nothing.
And now I have to walk back home, and I'm going to continue listening to that great podcast. Remember the one from a couple of clips ago and a lot of hours ago? What was it about? Musicals, je pense. I'm jaywalking now because I can't be bothered. No, I'm not. almost did. I need to do this. More after this break. Hello, I'm Beyond the Sea Who Knows, the pop icon and down-to-earth diva. Relaxation and recreation can be a hazard when you're the mother of 2 or 3 boys and possibly a girl named Lapis Lazuli. But I'm lucky to have found Joachim Clifton Bergman's Instagram account. It is filled with hours and hours of fantastically funny stuff, but also social issues of special interest like dieting and exercisement. I love it, and you will too, if you love me. And welcome back. Now it's time for Look We're Cooking, a cooking show where you look at why I'm cooking, at what I am cooking. Yes, I really thought this through, didn't I? Today, you are looking at me cooking scallion oil noodles, which is, you've got a lot of scallions and you're going to cook them in oil and then you're going to have noodles. It is that easy. So you're going to be needing this 10 to 15 scallions. Okay, so this recipe is going to make 4 portions, and you start by putting 4 scallions aside because you're going to use those on top, sprinkle them on top on each portions. These are going to get oil drenched. So these are about 11 scallions, and I'm going to cut them up, and I'm going to first use them because since we're frying them, apparently they take long. The white part takes longer time than the green part, so we're going to separate them, and then we're going to julienne them, which is sort of turn them into matchsticks. So since I'm not sure how long the oil thing is, we're going to sort of just boil them in oil till they turn crispy, and then we're going to fish them out, and then we're going to serve the oil separately and the crispy parts, and then we're going to have some noodles as well. But I'm not going to cook the noodles yet because I'm not sure how long this part will take. So first you cut these up into sort of strips. So, and when you sliced the scallions to sort of matchstick sizes, you take 1 deciliter of rapeseed oil or any other oil that can stand heat well without smoking, like peanut butter oil. This is rapeseed oil. And then you sort of slowly heat. This is going to turn, you're more going to cook them than fry them, if I understand this correctly, at least at first. So in they go. And while this is happening, it's time to start cutting up the green parts, the lots of it parts. So people, this is hard work, but when the white part this is not quite soft enough, I don't think. It says when it turns soft, you should add the green parts and then wait for it to sort of almost get brown. And now I declare they are soft enough, and I will be added the green parts. And in a separate bowl, add 2 tablespoons of sugar, 3 tablespoons of Japanese soy sauce or light soy sauce, and 3 tablespoons of Chinese soy sauce or dark soy sauce. I think that is the difference between light soy sauce and dark soy sauce, Japanese and Chinese. Maybe that's what we'd say in Swedish. I don't know, but just do it. So people, this should turn crispy but not burned. And right now it's just mushy, so I guess we got quite a lot of time to go. Time to go. So right now I'm waiting for these to turn crispy but not brown. They are definitely not crispy. I would call it kind of mushy. People, this is not yet crispy, but it's starting to turn brown. So I'm going to take this out of the oil, put it in there, and hopefully it'll crisp up afterwards, maybe. Anyway, when you fished that out, you're going to put that in, and I'm not going to show you this because I think this oil might be quite hot, so there might be some splattering going on. Oh yes, it's quite hot. Anyway, here it is, the oil with the... Has this turned... Well, it's a little bit crispy. It's a little bit crispy, so this is done. It's just going to come together, which it has, and I'm going to now pour it over the noodles. And these aren't really noodles, these are spaghetti, but don't tell anyone. So people, this is what they look like. The fried scallions haven't quite firmed up or turned crispy, but I'm now going to have a taste test. So let's do taste test. Well, it'll mostly be, well, yes. Let's go. I think that it'll be quite fat and oily and salty. It wasn't. It's really good. It's sweet. Oh yes, there's sugar in it. I forgot. Sort of, in my mind it's sort of, oh, the scallions turn into sugar. But no, there are 2 teaspoons of sugar in this. Well, not in this. It's a half a teaspoon in this. Half a tablespoon. So, yeah, this is quite good. Really quite good. Quite messy though. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe and tell all your friends and family and lovers how fantastic I am, and tell them to watch me as well.